stand against the faithless any day! I will kill you for the... You're not supposed to be here! What was that?
This is where my father was born. There's a draft from over here. The trophy my father got for winning the Blade Verbena. Corvo must have lived here 3 decades ago at least.
Surrender and... What the... The Howlers are cowards, brother. But we accounted for 6 of them.
I'm glad it's you in the end. If I have to go, it warms my spirit to spend my last minutes with a true friend.
You honor me. I wish there was another way, but it's a gut wound, as bad as any I've seen. Better this than a day or 2 of agony.
Then I go, and I keep the strictures close to my heart. May there be no discord in my spirit.
During 6 months, he claimed to be sick with some strange malady. In truth, he traveled with a band of highwaymen, robbing travelers.
Definitely heard something. Better check.
Will topple soon. The sisters of the oracular have, and I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved. If we eliminate Paolo, there's no end to the influence we'll exert over Karnaca, over all of Serkonos.
Dozen overseers have died trying to bring Paolo down. We've struck him fatal injuries, and somehow he comes back the next day to fight again. Whatever witchcraft he has, even the ancient music is ineffective.
I believe Paolo is in possession of some unclean artifact. It's my fear that he has to be killed twice in one day.
And the Duke won't help?
The Duke is no friend of ours. He exiled me from the Grand Palace, and he's done everything possible to push the Abbey of the Everyman out of Serkonos. The look on his face when he dismissed me from court. There's something wrong with people who live in palaces for too long.
I know you're all ready to begin. Our speaker tonight is none other than Aramis Stilton, who owns the mines where those you love toil beneath the ground. Mr. Stilton is known for his fairness, and that reputation is not for show. Welcome to the stage, a friend to the Miners Family Committee, Aramis Stilton.
Good workers, good people. Thank you for having me. Our annual dinner is always a special time, and I cherish the conversations and the toasts as we renew our bond. My closest friend in this world, whose name some of you will no doubt guess, is known for this saying: we rise together to the same dawn. We feel the same wind on our faces. We fish in the same ocean. These are words worth remembering, spoken by a man who fills my heart with joy. As you're dying tonight, surrounded by your families and the other miners from your teams, let those words echo in your thoughts. And above all, please, enjoy yourselves. You've all earned it.
That's why I sent him. The youngest man to reach vice overseer in decades. Liam Byrne. He has moved up quickly in the Abbey's hierarchy. He might be High Overseer someday. He barely tolerates this new Duke. They must interact on occasion, but he does not like it. He grew up in the cold mists of Freightport on the northernmost tip of Morley. He was nothing then. Now, the overseers looked to him for answers and leadership. When he was a boy, an overseer stepped out of the mist, wolfhound by his side. Voice was deep and strong as he recited the invocations. Young Liam Byrne was transfixed. His faith is strong, perhaps overly so. He sees the influence of the outsider everywhere. In the Duke, the street gangs, and even the miners. Something nags at him, beyond the usual worries. He consult the sisters of the oracular order, and they will set his feet on the right path. His father taught him to read, using letters carved into handcrafted wooden blocks. He seeks to weed out the witches and heretics, those who have succumbed to the lure of the void, and who bring chaos where they tread. Then as a boy, turned in by his mother for his restless hands, he extracted a confession as he would from anyone else. It would jeopardize his ascent to vice overseer to do otherwise. His mother encouraged his musical talent, but his interests lay in the comfort of the strictures and the rigors of the abbey. He has seen a troubling increase in superstitious beliefs and the use of charms and spells. He waits for guidance from the oracular order. Once a week, he meets an old friend of his mother's for dinner at a cafe at the edge of town. He listens to her stories again and again with great patience. Once his years in Karnaka come to an end, he hopes to move to the capital. In Dunwall, he will have the ear of the High Overseer himself. Before they took him away for the trials of aptitude, the overseers in Freyport watched him for months, debating his promise. I am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
This is not right.
Hey, you! Brothers, get ready!
You're so dead!
What was that? Wait! This isn't... Brother, are you alright? Get off me! Revenge!
There's more to Paolo than meets the eye.
That's the Vice Overseer.
Keep taking out Overseers, and we'll warm up to you just fine.
Walking
No
around.
way.
I can't believe my eyes.
Five.
Send the Abbey running.
Hollow wins.
Outsider's balls. It's Byrne? He's dead?
Holy shit. The Vice Overseer's going on the canvas bag.
Looky, looky. The Vice Overseer himself.
I knew I was right about you. Mindy ain't no fool. I can smell a winner.
They say hard days make strange friends.
If we had more time, I'd put my tattoo and needles on your ass. Leave you with some wicked ink.
I've been marked once, and that was enough.
Next time, maybe. You helped me with the Overseers. We could use somebody like you.
Not a bad piece of work you did for us. But stay out of my way.
Trying to bring Byrne down for months. You did what others couldn't.
And now you owe me, Paolo.
We've been at war with the Abbey, not just over territory, but over the people of Karnaca as well. This is my home. And I'm gonna send Byrne to Dunwall without his hands, to explain things to the High Overseer and the Empress herself. Bet you didn't see this coming, Vice Overseer. Now, what is it you want?
I need to get inside Aramis Stilton's house.
You're intriguing, and maybe more dangerous than most who darken my doorway.
I advise you to remember it.
Here's what you'll need to enter the house.
If you do have a hand in what comes next in Karnaca, I really hope you acquit yourself better than the Duke has.
You can count on that, friend. The Duke's a worthless buffoon. Get this guy out of here. The Duke, the Abbey, the Empress in Dunwall, none of them know what's best for Karnaca.
But you do.
Maybe you don't understand how things work down here. Things are changing, and if I have my way, I'll be guiding the course of the city for a long time to come.
That might be less fun than you imagine.
lost. If Paulo or Mindy say you're all right, I guess you are.
He waits till the fishmonger goes out to replenish the ice. That's when he stuffs his pockets with shrimp.
This must be Paolo's place. Vera More. I remember that name.
In case you're wondering, Paolo's not one of those unhinged cultists who believe I will grant them favors if they leave a big enough offering or play just the right musical notes. He doesn't care a fig for me. But he put up this shrine because he found the hand of an old witch I knew once. And Paolo saw right away that it pays to have an edge. Sometimes, pieces of us linger long after we're gone. The Duke of Serkonos inherited a vibrant city and wasted no time stripping it to the bone. What will he leave behind? And what about you? Who will you leave to pick up the pieces here in the Jewel of the South?
should have listened.
But he showed them what he's made of. They don't laugh anymore. She was once a grave robber, made a profit during the fever years.
nice, but keep your distance, will you?
Somewhere there is still merry little song, and the gentle ease of friendship. Busy with schemes, all ending with violence. So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand.
Is the void?
It could have been a paradise for all.
Outside her.
You want me to point the way, help you onto a path. No. Let us be lost here together for a moment. Have I not already told you everything about him?
Good work. Vern was a tough prick.